Hey guys, I'm back and welcoming you back to girltriesgames. So in the last video, we recruited the assassin Thane, and that's probably one of my favorite recruitment missions. And this upcoming one, where we are going to, let's see, we're going to recruit the Justicar here. She's also here on Illium, and we need to take a taxi to go to the commercial spaceport. This is probably one of my least favorite recruitment missions, just because I don't think it's that exciting or anything. It's just kind of boring, and that's one of the main reasons why I've been kind of absent lately, is because I have tried to record this quest twice, and finishing it, but noticing that my recording is not working out very well. So let's hope it works this time. So I apologize if I'm not that enthusiastic about it, but I've done this twice now in a row. And also I want to apologize for being absent again. Just now that the holidays are over, hopefully I'll have more time. And when I make these videos, it's just when I have time, I do it for fun, and I hope that when you have time, you'll watch it for fun. So I'm not trying to keep a tight schedule. I'm sorry if that doesn't work with you guys, but this is just for fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you too. So, okay. Now that I've done this a million times, let's see. Okay, so we know that we're going to go recruit the Justicar, but first, let's go talk to our squad mates and see what they have to say. So we know Morden wants to talk to us. We saw that in our journal.
Shepard, important news. No, you're
What he
busy.
has to say.
Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin.
Sounds
Too
panicked.
much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
I do remember, but let's have him remind us.
Why don't you refresh my memory?
Just in
Personally,
case.
led a team, created new version of genophage, released it onto Chunka, other colonies, restabilized Krogan population.
How impressive.
Nice job. I can see why Cerberus brought you on board.
Very difficult, yes. Complex work to stabilize population. Mistake could have wiped out species. Glad to see you understand. Had to be done.
Damn right it did. So our Shepard's a little bit ignorant.
The Krogan would be a danger to the whole galaxy if the genophage was cured.
Exactly. Best solution for everyone, even Krogan. Can discuss more later. More pressing issue now. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do they know what you did?
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
Okay, well, we'll do what we can.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Alright, so Morden wants our help with, helping his old, what's the word for it? His old assistant or whatever? Malin? His protege, it says. Okay, so we have to go help him out. Okay. Jack also wants to talk to us, so we should probably go down and talk to her. But first, let's make sure we research all we can at the moment. So let's see. We've got some assault rifle damage we can do. We got some assault rifle accuracy. God, I can't say assault rifle. Assault rifle penetration. Again, you can see on the right basically what it does if you want to pause the video to read more into it. We have SMG shields piercing. And we have a lot here. Some machine gun damage. Okay, cool. So that's all for our weapon upgrades, I believe. Oh no, we have SMG extra rounds. Okay. And now we need more shotgun damage to unlock that, and more sniper rifle damage to unlock that. Okay, armor upgrades. Biotic duration. Let's get that. What else? Emergency shielding. which restores squad member shields to full strength when we revive them. And that's all we can do for now. We need to collect more stuff to get the other upgrades. Ship enhancements. I still don't know if there's really a point to getting the medbay upgrade. Let me know if you know of something besides just healing my scars, which I kind of like. I think they're cool. Let's embrace our dark side. Okay, and for prototypes, advanced training just changes that one squad power. I don't really want to do that yet. I've been considering it, but not yet. But yes, let's get a heavy muscle weave to make our melee attack more powerful. And what else? Retrain powers, just to reallocate the numbers. And we can't do that yet. Alright, so we've done all we can do. Let's move on. Jacob probably has nothing to say to us because he is waiting on us to help him out with his loyalty mission. Let's go see what Joker has to say.
Oh, another dangerous alien aboard, Commander. Thanks. Why can't you collect coins or commemorative plates or something?
How are things going?
I assume everything's going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the...
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
All
That's
right.
it for now.
See you, Commander.
I love Joker and Edie's interactions together. So strange. Alright, let's see if Kelly has anything for us. Whoa, that looked like Trainer from Mass Effect 3. Doesn't it, kind of? Okay, maybe not.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports were for Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Well, I'll protect you. Watch whenever Shepard says something kind of flirty to Kelly, she does this little, like, shoulder wiggle thing. Watch. Ready?
Don't worry, Kelly. I wouldn't let him touch you.
If there's any touching being done, you'd better be involved. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Let's ask her about the crew.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
I
Jack would like
assumed
to
so.
see you down in her hidey hole on the engineering deck.
Okay,
Anything
we already
else,
knew
Commander?
that. Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages
Yes,
at
I
your private
know
terminal.
that.
Jack would like to see you down in her hidey hole on the engineering
Okay, I
deck.
guess she just
Anything else,
repeats it
Commander?
until we
That'll be all.
complete those
I'll be here if
things.
you need anything. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, let's read those messages. Appreciate the help from Lisbeth Bainham. Hey Shepard, I heard about what you did on Illium and I wanted to thank you for helping out Zoo's Hope one more time. We're surviving, if barely. Most of Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attaché and to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorian. We don't need that problem again. Also, I'm really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. Good luck and thanks. Zoo's Hope is alive again because of what you did. Sincerely, Lisbeth Bainham. So she was from Mass Effect 1. We helped her mom find her. You're too small, from Morlin. I'm sorry, my mate. I leave you for a Krogan because you are not endowed as good for your species. Do you fear those words? Morlin's famous shop sells many enhancements online that are not restricted by Citadel trading regulations. Whether you require hormone augmentation, cybernetic enhancement, or gene-biotic xenografting, Morlin has many things you will be pleased with. All species and gender order online from Morlin's famous extranet site, hot-linked from this message. Product availability varies by local trade regulations. All Element 0 products require shipping surcharge, no shipping to Omega, Krogan reproductive organs not available, other restrictions may apply. So it sounds like an ad for Morlin. He was the Salarian shopkeeper on the Citadel. Therapy from Han Olar. Shepard, they say you're alive, that you cheated death, that sending you this isn't just a pointless exercise as part of my therapy. They say a lot of things. I'm still alive. She still isn't. I hear you killed Benezia. Nicely done. Another woman I helped kill if my information did any good. They want me to thank you. The Rachni would have killed us all had you not shown up. It would have been right. Why me and not her? Why did you show up then and not before? They think that they can fix me, but maybe you're not really back. Maybe I died. Maybe I didn't close that door in time. Maybe I held it open to give her a chance, and the Rachni ripped my suit open, and I died of exposure there on Peak 15. Maybe I'm a martyr, and this is an ugly hallucination before a glorious afterlife. But if I'm not, then thank you. From Han Olar. So who is the weird, crazy little Volus that we talked to on Peak 15? Alright, about Horizon. Oh, here we go. Shepard, I'm sorry for what I said back on Horizon. I spent 2 years pulling myself back together after you went down with the Normandy. It took me a long time to get over my guilt for surviving and move on. I'd finally let my friends talk me into going out for drinks with a doctor on the Citadel. Nothing serious, but trying to let myself have a life again, you know? Then I saw you, and everything pulled hard to port. You were standing in front of me, but you were with Cerberus. I guess I really don't know who either of us is anymore. Do you even remember that night before Ilos? That night meant everything to me. Maybe it meant as much to you. But a lot has changed in the last 2 years, and I just can't put that aside. But please be careful. I've watched too many people close to me die. On Eden Prime, on Vermeer, on Horizon, on the Normandy. I couldn't bear it if I lost you again. If you're still the woman I remember, I know you'll find a way to stop these collector attacks. But Cerberus is too dangerous to be trusted. Watch yourself. When things have settled down a little, maybe, I don't know, just take care. Caden. So, he's kind of apologizing, but not really. And it sounds like he's taking our one-night stand just way too seriously. Just kidding. Alright. So, those are our messages. So we know Jack wants to talk to us. Let's head down to engineering where Jack lives. See what she has to say. But first, let's talk to Zaid. Just because his little stories are always entertaining.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Yes.
I was shadowing this rookie on an infiltration run to an Eclipse base on Tatus. Good kid, but he had no business handling a rifle. In the shuttle on the way down, he puked in his helmet. We hit some turbulence, and with all the crap sloshing around, he thought he'd been shot in the head.
Oops.
Went back to the Alliance. Here he's a governor now.
Huh. Alright.
One time we were trying to clear out this gun nest outside a base on Vatar. Nothing we did even made a dent in that thing. Someone had the bright idea to kidnap a local girl, strap grenades on her, and make her go seduce the guy in the bunker. Terrible thing, I tell you. Well, she went up there, knocked on the door, and nothing. Grenades never went off. But the guy stopped shooting, and we snuck by. Never found out what happened.
Alright.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright, thanks, Zaid. Your stories are always entertaining. Let's see what the engineers have to say, and then we'll go talk to Jack.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy? Or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
Such a dog.
Alright, Jack. Here we come to talk. She needs us. She needs our help like everyone else.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Where'd you go?
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
Make it quick, Jack.
We've got work to do. Get to the point.
I work for you, and you work for Cerberus. They're in my face all the time. This is gonna make me crazy. Crazier. Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some super biotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
Okay, so, so it sounds like she was raised by Cerberus and tortured as a child, so let's ask her about this torture.
They hope to gain by torturing a little girl.
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
But you enjoyed what you became.
You loved the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
So why were they experimenting for no reason?
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic. That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
Alright. Excuse me. Let's ask about how she escaped.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Okay, what about the other kids?
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
Okay, so you're sure it was Cerberus?
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Okay, well, Cerberus sounds like it might be different now.
Sounds like they've done a serious 180 since those days.
I'm not trying to convince you of something, Shepard. I don't care what they're doing now. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Okay, so she wants to blow the place up. So why now?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
Okay. And we're working for Cerberus. How good would it be to destroy their base?
Attacking our allies is going to derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
Alright, fine, we'll do it.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Okay, so she wants to blow up the base where she was raised because it has bad memories and she wants to destroy it. Okay. Let's head back on up to the crew's quarters. Talk to the people there. Let's get to know our new recruit, Thane. He's here in the life support room.
Do you need something?
Yes, I want to talk
Have
about
a few
you.
minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more.
Of course.
You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
Okay, what's Keprel syndrome?
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Why can't it be cured?
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem for us.
Then don't live on Kaje. Or use breathers.
Drell have a close relationship with the Hanar. We rely on each other. The best we can do is keep our homes very dry inside.
Okay. What's your life expectancy?
Are you gonna be alright till the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in humid environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
Well, you seem pretty calm about it.
You don't act like a dying man.
You have the advantage there, Shepard. You've already died. Perhaps later you can give me some suggestions. I can do nothing to alter my fate. One advantage of my training is that I've always, to some degree, considered myself dead. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
Alright, let's see if we can ask him
Do you
more
need
things.
something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
let's ask him about the Drell and the Hanar that he was talking about.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Hanar are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
A soul name?
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
They don't speak, do they?
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
Interesting. Let's ask him about his religion.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with them on Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, goddess of motherhood and protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, goddess of oceans and the afterlife.
Oceans and the afterlife?
Oceans and afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
So you're polytheistic?
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors? The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
All right.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
I think we've asked him everything. So, he's very spiritual and, like, touchy-feely.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Oh, really, Kazumi? What have you heard?
Liara Tusoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before.
Oh, yeah?
Zaid's strolling around like he owns the place, but he seems a little confused. 20 years of seeking revenge, and now it's over.
Oh.
Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
Yep.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Alright. Oops. Okay, so Miranda probably has nothing to say to us because she's waiting on us for helping her sister. The chef is waiting on us to get some ingredients for him to better his meals. Let's see if Garrus has anything to say.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Alright, well, I just want to talk.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Always calibrating,
Talk to you later,
Garrus.
Garrus.
Always
I'll be here if you need
calibrating.
me.
Why don't you calibrate me? Remember, the Shepard has a crush on Garrus, but he doesn't know it yet. Okay. So let's head back on up to the CIC. And we'll go recruit our Justicar. Okay, so we need to go back to Illium, where we were earlier, for Thane. So let's land. So again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I have done this now twice. And it's not my favorite, of course. The one that's not my favorite has to be repeated. Just my luck. So, yeah, I've been kind of avoiding re-recording it just because it's not my favorite, but... let's take Miranda and Garrus or Morden? Let's take Morden. And I want to change my heavy weapon here to... I like the particle beam. I know it's not that interesting, but I like it. I think I like it better than the firestorm because it's a little more multi-purpose, I guess. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for.
Life can be uncertain. That's why you need an Omni-Gel programming solution that works. Whether constructing single-use
Alright.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport.
She lost something.
It can't be replaced.
Asari building structure resembles hive. Tall buildings filled with drones. Curious social dynamic. Many queens competing for hive leadership. Odd feelings around Asari. Unfamiliar. Reminders of old fertility contract negotiations.
Anyways, so let's head on over to the commercial spaceport or the transport hub where we can hail a cab so that we can recruit the Justicar. And I hope that my recording works this time.
I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Asana Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
Oh, we missed that guy.
I'm lucky I got out at all. Her mercenaries were... If she lets us back in, I'll get it. I promise.
So this guy, we found when we were recruiting the assassin, we found some Salarian family data. And we just heard him talking about how he's missing his family's data. So let's give him that data we found.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
You'll want to see this, dude.
This might be worth putting your family on hold. Here's that data you were worried about.
Is that the Kurosa Generational Archive? I am so sorry for being rude. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Why didn't you back it up? Kind of like, why didn't I back up my recordings?
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did.
Haven't I heard that before?
A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
Well, why does it matter?
Why is this data so important anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Kurosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations.
Oh.
It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
Alright, well, I'm glad I could help,
There's
I
your
guess.
Data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
Okay, so we completed that little side assignment. And we got 5 points Paragon and 2 points Renegade. I wish they could give more Renegade points for doing all these side missions. I mean, I guess it makes sense that a Paragon would help people and a Renegade wouldn't, but I don't like to miss out on the opportunity to do quests just because I'm being a Renegade.
Hey, we're friends. I have never called you that. No, but you're thinking about it. You think it was easy?
I'm telling you, relax.
Okay.
Never notice a few
Lots of people talking around here. Let's go hail a cab and go to the commercial spaceport. Here comes our cab. And we hear this Asari talking about something locked down because of the Justicar. And there's extra merchandise. She sounds like she's talking about something sketchy. Alright. I really hope that this keeps recording. Okay. Here we go. Miranda and Morden. Let's keep them with us. You guys have made me start trying to be a little bit more strategic with who I pick to come with me before I would just kind of randomly pick.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
Alright, so it looks like he's a suspect in a murder. Maybe not a suspect, but he needs to be questioned. Shepard's checking out the scene. Alright, we gotta talk to the locals. Let's go talk to him, this little Volus.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
Why is everyone so scared of her?
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
Shepard has crazy eyes.
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Well, do you know where she is? Look at Shepard's eyes. She doesn't look down with her head, she looks down with her eyeballs.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Alrighty. Let's ask about his partner's murder.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me.
Of course.
It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
Okay, let's ask about the motive for the murder.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you, too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
Okay, and let's ask about the details of the crime.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
Tell me about these Eclipse mercs.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the cred's clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Alright, I think we've asked him everything.
I should go.
Okay, so now we need to go talk to Anaya, the detective at the police station. See what she has to say about all this. We got some Metagel here. Alright, Anaya.
Nice
She was
guns.
purple earlier, now she's
Try
dark
not
blue.
to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I don't need your permission, lady.
I need to find Samara and get back to my mission, with or without your help.
Sounds important. Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
We've got that covered.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
And why is she there?
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
Okay, so what aren't you telling me?
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident. But her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
She sounds kind of unprincipled.
Samara would kill a cop? That doesn't sound very just.
She would die defending an honest cop, but she'd fight an army of dirty cops to the death. I admire her dedication, but her presence is still a big problem. I need her gone before I have to carry out my orders.
Well, don't follow that order.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Let's remember that next time Shepard sets us up against impossible odds.
Shut up,
on
Miranda.
average.
This is serious, you
Our
guys.
mission is more important than all of our lives. Anaya's superiors are just being foolish.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
Alright, give me directions.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
Okay, let's ask about the crime scene.
You mentioned a crime scene?
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
Okay. Let's ask about these mercenaries, period. There's a period there.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
Nest. Okay, let's ask her more about Justicars. They sound interesting.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
What's your opinion of Samara?
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
Okay, let's ask about this fear everyone seems to have about her.
People seem nervous about Samara's presence.
Asari admire Justicars, but we also know that they kill without mercy when they find corruption. And Justicars never leave Asari space. Why is she here? I doubt it's to investigate the murder of some corrupt Volas.
Okay, so there's more to her being here. We'll have to find out.
I have to go.
Good luck.
We'd better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
Whoa, guys, where are you running off to? Okay. So, we gotta go check out the crime scene, see if she's there.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does.
Look at her lipstick.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse Sisters run this area.
The Eclipse Sisters. Alright, they've
Anaya
opened
told
up.
us to let you through. Watch yourself. There's merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
Okay, merc activity. Area, let's consider this stock, or this extra stock surplus. Ship the rest to Thax at his normal destination. He'll never miss a few lost pieces. Let's upload that message and wait for the results. Alright, let's cross the line and go check out what's going on here. There's some circuit boards down there.
Get the rest of Bravo Squad prepped. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they've got ours.
Okay, here we are in a battle. Let's see. Explosion! Did Morden really die already? Come on, Morden. What's your deal? Okay. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, mouse going crazy. Whoa.
Those were my best troops.
Boobs.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
She's the boob queen of Mass Effect 2. Sweet.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Ooh. Brutal.
My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
You killed in cold blood.
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
No.
Say that I am.
That is something we share. You are honest. That is another. How may I be of service to you?
I'm taking on the Collectors and I need you.
I need you to help me take down the Collectors.
The Collectors are a worthy foe. I would relish testing myself against them. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her
Listen to that crazy music.
I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
Okay, so she is investigating a wanted fugitive, but the detective wants to take her into custody. So she's allowing herself to be taken into custody for 1 day.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after a day, Samara fights her way out of custody, killing anyone in her way?
I am afraid so.
Well, let's make a deal.
I'll get the name of that ship.
Do that and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Okay, so let's ask about the Justicars.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
So why did you leave Asari space?
Illium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
Okay.
A moment ago, you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
Logical calculation. Slim odds, but possible. Better than impossible.
Okay. Let's ask more about the strict code that she follows.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
Alright, well, where should I start?
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well,
okay.
I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Alright, so Samara's going into custody for a moment. But first we have to talk to Pitney 4. Ask him more about this.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
You lied to us, Pitney.
You said you didn't know anything about all this. You got one chance to change that statement.
What do you mean, Earth Clan? Oh dear. Please put that away. I'll be cooperative, I swear.
Good.
Tell me everything.
I smuggled a chemical onto Illium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Well, you brought this on yourself, dumbass.
Sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
I want you to get me into their base.
I need to break into the Eclipse base.
I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy.
I never noticed Vola's hands look like little claws from those games at arcades.
But be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
Okay, Pitney. So let's go back and talk to Anaya, see if she has anything more to say.
Please don't start trouble about my prisoner. Trust me, I'd release her right now if I could. It's a great honor to have a Justicar here, but I could do without the honor of having her kill me.
I'd like to avoid killing you, Detective. Unfortunately, the moment my code dictates I must, I will. There is only the code.
She says this kind of thing like she's talking about what to eat for dinner.
She's not in a cell.
You're not gonna lock her up?
Any attempt to put me in a passive restraint system will be regarded as a hostile action, and I will be forced to attack.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Find a way into the Eclipse hideout. Wasea, their leader, must have a record of the ship name.
Alright, let's go find a way into their hideout. So there was a locked door back here earlier. Over here, which is now open. So let's go see if we can find the Eclipse hideout. Bum bum bum.
We've been spotted.
Charge!
Thanks.
Miranda, where are you going, silly girl?
Mind over, Matt!
Alright, so let's warp away her barrier. Alright, that said the cloud will improve, what is it, improve biotics, but it's also toxic after a while. However,
concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Whoa, what's going on here? Why are you doing that?
Typical.
That was weird. Warps, 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 warps.
I'll tear you apart!
Maybe Morden wasn't the best choice on this. I was talking about how I want to be strategic now.
You're dead!
Alright, through the toxic sand. That was a waste of a warp. A new shotgun. I usually like shotguns, but I've been into this locust thing where, let's see, this one. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, Goddess, don't let them see me. If they do see me, don't let them kill me.
Someone's hiding in here. I see something on the floor. Oops, sorry, I keep moving my mic. I'm sure it's making loud noises.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
Likely
I'm not
story.
one of them. I knew. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora, and you lost.
Yup.
Screw that, bitch!
Ooh. Don't fuck with Shepard. Especially a renegade Shepard. Sample analysis. We got some biotic damage research data. Alright, onward. More red sand.
They've seen us.
Okay, let's see. Sisterhood initiate.
Please reconsider your aggressive
Weakening their integrity!
Okay, we have another biotic.
Right now.
Warp works really well against her barrier. Where'd she go? Alright. Done for.
Now let's finish you off.
Let's see.
Your toe.
Don't bother getting it. Look at her purple blood splattered. Let's hack this shit. If I can find this piece. There we go. 3,000 credits. Alright, onward. The music is still pushing us onward.
Online. Weaken their integrity.
You are not weakening my integrity. Miranda, hurry up and cool down. Shouldn't have used that on the thing.
Excellent targeting.
Got them, got them. Alright. So we're basically just fighting our way through these Eclipse to find their hideout where we can find the name of the ship that Samara's... Whoa, I ran right into that. That the person Samara's looking for is on. Gunship. There's a gunship ahead.
I'll tear
Oh
you
no,
apart.
another biotic. You biotics are so annoying. Come on out. Oh. Charge! Where'd she go? Whoa.
Enemy down.
There's a gunship flying away from us.
Deploying warp field.
Ah, not again. Another warp. I just realized I don't have any of my ammo on. wasn't a cover spot. Okay. Almost died, but didn't. Alright, we got some power cells. Let's listen to this data file.
It's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous Volus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Alright.
Elnora was the killer. Good that we took her out.
Yep.
Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
Yes, she will. So we took out the killer. She was the girl who tried to be all like, oh, it wasn't me, I didn't do anything. And we're like, no, bitch. You did.
We've been spotted.
We've been spotted, says Normandy.
Shield cell. Hostile assistance. Lumping. With my hostile force.
More power cells. Across the bridge. And here's our gunship. Run to cover! Alright, let's take out our big guns. Miranda's warp does nicely against it. Too far away. Let's see, warp and incinerate.
Finish you off.
Boom! Explosion! Sweet, that was quick. See, that's why I like the collector particle beam. It's all purpose. Alright, let's bypass this bitch. Oops. That was easy. They're all right next to each other.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows that Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
Not what Samara seeks, but proof that the Volus is a criminal.
I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
We'll see.
Let's worry about that after we find the ship name.
So Pitney 4 just keeps lying. Are we surprised? Hey look, it's Nif2 Call. Whoa, guy. Shepard is not into it.
God. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
You're high.
I don't know what drugs you're on, but stay back and I won't shoot you.
You will regret your scandalous words. I am a great wind that will sweep all before me like a great wind. A great biotic wind.
Biotic wind.
Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying.
Oh,
then
how
I
sad.
began to smell my greatness.
Poor guy.
They may laugh when I fall over.
Oh.
But they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Miranda doesn't give a shit. Where did you come
Are you
from?
part of Pitney 4's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
Oh, terrified.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
Pitney needs money over friends. Unsurprising.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room.
Awesome. That's who we're looking for.
I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, having this incapacitated bolus running around our battlefield could compromise us.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Let's give him a chance.
Charge.
I think it's meaner to assume that he can't do anything.
Blows upon Wasea, captain of the Eclipse Sisters.
Let's give him a chance to prove himself. Poor guy.
Unfortunate.
Alright. Let's follow Niftu Kal. We got all our weapons we need. We already have full metagel. You didn't have to jump over that table, Morden. Calm down.
Neutralize all hostiles.
And there she is. Okay. Bad aim. Oh no, Niftu! Well, he tried. And she has fluorescent face paint. And she could give one shit about us.
Since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
Whoa, watch out.
Incoming.
Alright. So, Miranda's warp again, really good against the barrier.
Here we go.
If it moves, it moves. Ooh, okay, we gotta move. Okay, we gotta move again. Can't see shit.
Firing now.
Harmless, did you?
I'm missing everyone. Ouch. Don't die.
Likely the ship named Samara
Did we
required.
do it already? Alright, well here's Wasea's datapad. Let's check it out. There's a Justicar here, probably looking for the one we sent off on the AML Demeter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope this Justicar doesn't mess up my operation. Alright, let's copy this memo.
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
We're stuck in red sand.
Or look around first?
Nope, let's go.
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
Alrighty, we got the name of the ship, the AML Demeter. So let's go tell Samara we found it. So now she owes us. Oh, Pitney, we have some words for you.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
What's it worth to you?
We both know this manifest will get you sent away for a long time.
Absolutely, Earth Clan. For the manifest, I'll give you all the creds I made selling the Minigen.
Fine.
Here's the manifest. Next time you do something illegal, don't write it down.
An excellent point, Earth Clan. You're clearly a better criminal than I.
Of course.
A pleasure doing business.
Alright.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine.
Boob queen.
I am ready to leave immediately if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
I expect you to follow orders, Samara.
You're sworn to follow a code that dictates your decisions, but I'm running a military operation.
You wonder if I will refuse to follow orders because of my code?
I can't allow that to happen.
By agreeing to follow you, I am compelled to swear the most difficult of Justicar oaths, the third oath of subsumation. After I do, your orders will override the code. You should know, however, that I'll still give you my opinion if the situation warrants.
Alright, I'll meet you aboard my ship.
Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code.
Whoa, crazy eyes.
By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your
Good.
morals are my morals.
Good.
Your wishes are my code.
Nice. She bound them in blue light.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
So you'll do anything?
Now you have to do whatever I tell you.
I'm sworn to you. Do not make more of it than that. Shall we return to your ship?
Yes. Well, I think I have business with Anaya.
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
Well, I did your job for you.
This evidence names the murderer. Turns out basic police work isn't so hard. You just have to leave the station.
Ouch.
I'll keep that tip
Burn.
in mind. Now, what have you got there? Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence she brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar.
Is that admissible in court?
You're not big on the charm, but you get the job done, and I'm old enough to appreciate that. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
Alright, let's go back to the Normandy. Okay, so we have completed our mission of recruiting Samara. We got a shotgun, we got some biotic damage, some credits, and we're good. So let's see how she settles in. She's so, like, uptight about her rules.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively.
And your
With your
chest.
skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
We need her.
With what we're planning, we need all the experienced people we can get.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
I wonder if her code requires her to wear such low-cut tops. Alright, so we have recruited the Justicar. In the next video, we will head on and do more of our missions that Shepard is required before confronting the collectors. So again, thank you for your patience with my channel, and I really appreciate you sticking around to watch. So thank you. See you later.